Hi, Mardon here. Today we're talking about the personality, or to be precise, the parts that make up the personality. Now, if you ask most people to reflect on their day, they will quickly see that they went through a lot of different emotional states during a day, or they displayed a lot of different behavioural patterns or behavioural traits during the day. And they ascribe those emotions and those behavioural traits to the one personality, because that's how most people think of their personality. It's this one thing. However, it's incorrect. Without the proper training, you will never really see what actually makes or what builds a personality. You see, the personality is made up of parts. Now, these parts are like separate characters that exist within your body, mind, within your brain, however you want to look at it. And what happens is that during the day, these separate characters come through and react or respond to what's happening in the world. And they take over your body, mind, and live out their belief systems, their behavioral traits, and their emotions. So when you really learn to observe and understand your personality, what you're really doing is understanding all these separate autonomous parts. Now let me explain. So as an example, within my personality structure, I have numerous parts, but I'll just explain two parts. I have a part we call the lover. The lover part in me loves connecting with other people. It loves being compassionate. It loves enjoying good relationships with people. It thinks, this part of me, called the lover, thinks that loving others and being loved is the most important thing to it. And when it rules me, meaning it has the dominant place in my personality, I'm very connected with others and I enjoy good relationships from that part of me. However, I have the opposite part within my personality. I have a warrior. Now, the warrior part in me loves conflict. It actually enjoys physical conflict and interaction, and it enjoys a fight. Okay, now this part of me played rugby for many years. It's involved in sports that are very action orientated and allow me physical contact, because the warrior in me loves that. Now, both these parts of me add to my life. I enjoy both parts. However, if my warrior, with its enjoyment of conflict and friction and even a little bit of connection physically, was to come out in my relationships with my family and my friends, we would consider it as sabotage, in the same way that if my lover came out when I was playing rugby, I wouldn't be a particularly effective rugby player. Now, I'm just sharing this with you as an example, but why is this important? Well, these parts, these personality parts, drive your emotional states, they drive your behaviors, and they drive your actions. So if you're interested in getting really good results in business or in life, it's really important that you understand all the different parts of you and the behaviors and actions and emotions that they drive. You see, it ends what we call unconscious behavior when you understand what part of the personality is driving you to act and behave in a certain way. So basically, if you want better results in your business, in your life, in your relationships, in any area of life, in wealth creating, you need to understand all the different parts that make up your personality, what their roles are, what they're afraid of, what their beliefs are, and how they drive you and how they make you behave. It's just the start of ending unconscious behavior and developing self-mastery. Till next time, goodbye.